Hello, in previous video we have seen how to work with validation layout in Plotly Dash, right? So if we just recap over there, we just created this app.validation layout and we have mentioned all the different layouts we are creating as a part of our page, correct? So now in this particular video, we will talk about how to structure a Plotly Dash multi-page application so that we can maintain our code in a very easier way. Okay, and it also like maintainability purpose and in future enhancement purpose also, it will be very much good foundation when you will be structuring your code properly over there. Okay, now there are two ways you can do that basically. So one way could be like for each and every page you are developing, so all the corresponding callbacks and the layouts of the page you can maintain in a separate file. Or there could be another approach where you keep all the layouts in a separate Python file and keep all the callbacks in a separate Python file. Now I will discuss both of this approach. Now whatever is suits you, maybe you can follow that, but I prefer like the page wise approach where I will maintain my page layout and callbacks in a single Python file. So that one we will see today. In the next video we will see the other approach as well. Okay, so now to structure that one, as I said, in this video we will talk about that particular structure where we will be separating out the page level details, not the layout or callbacks level details. So that means we will be creating separate Python file for our pages, and then we will move these codes to the corresponding files and see how things works over here. We will keep this app.py now. There is a very valid reason. I will show you later of this video. I will create another file over here. So just follow this one now. In the same directory where we have the app.py, I will create another file called index.py. So this will be our entry point, but I will not keep any code for now. We will do it later. First let us understand the structure, then we will see that. Even why I created this index.py, so I will explain that one as well. So app.py, index.py. Now here I will create another folder called apps. So here basically I will maintain all my page level details over here. So inside this one I will create three files now, because if you see currently I have three layout, right? One is the home layout, another is the polls page layout, and another is the polls results page layout, right? So let us create three pages now. So new file, I'll create all will be Python file. Okay, home.py. Now another file will be polls.py, polls.py, and another file will be polls results.py here. Okay, so I created three files because the current structure of my application I have three pages: our home page, our polls page, and our polls result page. So if I just show you the current structure, so I have three pages over here, right? So home page, where it will show you just the welcome to the Dash app. If you go to polls page, so here it will show you this is the polls page, and you can select a poll, so it will basically display certain questions for that particular poll. You can go back to home as well, and there is a poll results page as well. So here it will just show this one currently, right? So for these three pages I have these three files over here. Now let us slowly move all the corresponding codes to the corresponding pages first, and then we will try to see what is happening over here. So for now I will stop this server first, because we are going to change a lot of codes over here, so it may throw a lot of errors over here as well. So we will start with home.py here. Okay, so from the app.py, so this is our home layout. So this is our home layout. So I'll just copy the layout code over here and I will paste it over here as well. Just remember, we are following the approach where for each and every page we are having all the related information, related codes for that page, be it a layout code or it will be a callback code. So we'll keep it in a single place, right? So that's why I have copied the home layout in the home.py page. It's complaining about HTML and DCC. Let us copy those things as well. Even for each and every page we may have some callback as well, so for that we need this input output as well. So I'll copy these 3 lines to each and every page for now. Okay, so polls as well and polls results as well, so that I will no need to copy it again and again. So layout I have copied. So what I'll do is I will just comment this guy over here for now. Okay, so home layout is gone. Now polls layout, I'll just copy it here in my polls.py page. Okay, so it is not complaining about anything, so fine, let us move on. So this guy also I will comment it out. Now polls results layout, I will move it to this guy over here. Okay, so save it. So this is also not complaining about anything, so we are fine. Let's comment out this one as well. Validation layout, we will see where to add. Now callback. Now this guy, as I said, index.py will be our entry point, right? So that means it will definitely have the run server page, because this is where, because currently we have only single file called app.py and that is holding this app.run server. But when we will move this code to a separate Python file index.py, so that will become the entry point. So wherever I have this app.run server, so that will become my entry point of the app. Okay, so before that, this particular callback we have written for the poll question div and poll name drop down. That means it is in our polls page, correct? Because in the polls page itself we have this poll question div and poll name drop down. So let us move this callback as well there. Copy. So in the polls page I will move its corresponding callback as well. Now it is complaining about lot of stuff. The app, the pandas, DBC, we can copy it from here. The pandas and the DBC here, even the OS as well. I will copy polls. So because, yeah, there are OS as well over here. So let us do that one. Save. So now it is complaining only about app, which we will fix it later. Okay, so let us comment this particular callback as well here. So we are removing lot of codes here, if you see it, right? So now for now we have only this URL content layout, which we are setting into app.layout. If you see it, if you remember from the previous video, so that is present, as well as the validation layout. There is one callback where basically we are setting it for the different pages, that layout that is also present over here. Now we will move these informations in the index.py. So in the app.py we will only just keep this guy over here. Rest of the stuff we will move it to index.py. I will show you why, but first let us fix everything and see my app is working or not. Then we will try to analyze that one. Okay, so what I'll do is, so this as index.py will be our entry point. So let us move that one here. Okay, so this has to be there. So this app has to be there as well. We will see that. Now I can comment out this guy. Now I can have my URL layout as well and the app.layout as well here. Okay, so again it is complaining about app, DCC and HTML. So DCC, HTML, anyway I can copy it from here. Even we have some callback as well. So I'm just copying all these codes over here. So it is still complaining about app. We will see that. So from here, at least we can comment out this code. Now from this page as well, I will comment out the unnecessary imports over here. Okay, so this is also done. So in the app.py, I have only import dash, and then I am just initializing my dash app over here. Even server is equals to app.server. I can keep, I have defined the server as well over here. So now if you see it, we have created this initialization, right? This app over here. So I can import this app in other Python files over here so that we can fix it, right? So because it is complaining about this app, so what I'll do is I will say from app, because the index.py and app.py are in the same directory, so I can write from app import app here. Okay, so that will fix this guy over here. If you see it, right, index.py is not complaining about anything now. Now we can safely move this callbacks. So let us move this one as well. So copy. I can keep my callback over here, but it is still complaining about these three layouts because it does not have any idea about what is polls.layout or polls results layout, because these guys move to their corresponding pages over here, right? So this polls, this polls.layout, this move to their corresponding pages. We'll fix that one. So how you will do that? So we will import our polls. Let's say we will import polls results. Okay, so if I do something like this one, from apps, it is this particular folder over here, import all these three: home, polls results, home, comma POLL polls, and polls results here. Okay, so why I did that? Because I need these three layouts details as well, right? So for the polls layout, it will be polls, dot polls layout, correct? So that will fix this guy. Similarly, the polls result layout is defined in this particular file. So I will say poll results dot poll result layout. Similarly, home layout is defined in my home.py file. So I will do something like this one. So home dot home layout. So that will make sure like I am displaying corresponding layouts over here, right? So my URLs are still going to be same. Now here you have an option, like currently your apps are moved into this apps folder, so you can change this URL as well, like apps/polls or apps/poll results. It's up to you. I am just keeping it same so that we can see, like, for this is nothing but the URL option over here, the URL path over here, right, which we are reading it in our home.py, if you see it over here, right? Because in the home.py itself we have defined these links over here. So if you are changing here, that means if you are changing in the index.py, so basically you have to change first in the home.py. If you want to set a new path, then only you'll be able to change the index.py over here, then only it will work over here. Okay, so now let's move to app.py. So I can comment out this guy here. So most of the codes are comment out except my validation layout, which will be part of my index.py as well, right? So let us do that. So if I just keep it over here, app.validation layout, so URL content layout, anyway I have defined it in this particular file, so it is able to pick it up. But for other three layout, I will do the same stuff. For home layout, it will be home layout, because in that home.py I have this particular variable defined. Similarly, for the polls results, it will be polls results dot polls result layout, because in that particular file I have this variable defined. Similarly, for polls as well, the same stuff, the polls layout here, right? So now this is also fine. My validation layout is also fine, right? So my index.py looks good. My polls results.py, we do not have any kind of callback over here. So this is also looks good. In my polls.py, I have an issue called this guy over here, app, right? So I will do the same stuff what I have done it in my index.py, because this app is defined in the app.py over here, right? So I will do this one here. Now from here, as I already moved this code, so I will comment out this code as well. So looks like most of the codes restructuring are done. So one thing is, in my polls.py, I was reading this dataset from the dataset folder, right? And over there, if you see, I was using this __ file __, right? Which is basically the current file path. Now, previously this code was under app.py. So that's why I was able to write something, because app.py was in the same directory as datasets. That's why I was able to write something like this one. But now this code is moved to polls.py. So this __ file __ will basically have the path for the polls.py now, which is under the apps directory, right? So basically we have to move one directory up, then go to the dataset directory over here, right? So that's why I will add a dot over here, which will move the on directory up, and then it will access this dataset and polls.csv file here. Okay, so looks like everything is done. If we miss anything, we will come to know. So now we will run our index.py, not the app.py, because in the index.py itself I have this run server method, right? So let us do that one. Let us run this one and see whether we have any error or not. So dash has been loaded. So let us try to see the UI. So let us go back to home. And if you see it, like there is no error over here. And it has successfully able to render these 3 links as well. And if I go to polls page, so it is properly giving me the layout of the polls page as well. So where I can select a poll and it will display the poll question as well, right? So if I select poll 2, it will display the poll 2 question as well here. I can go back to home. I can go to polls result page as well, and it will show me the polls result page layout as well over here. So looks like our code is working. Our destructure is working over here. Now there is only one explanation is needed over here, is why we created this app.py and index.py, right? So I could have maintained this small code base in my index.py as well over here, right? So let us try to see it. Let us do that one. I'll stop the server now. So what will happen if I move this code to my index.py, because that's the entry point of my file, of my application, right? So let us move this guy over here now. Copy. So at the beginning, I will have this one dash. So I will initialize the app so that I can easily use this guy throughout the code. So in that case, I do not need this one, right? Because my app is present over here. So I need the dash. So let us import this one over here as well. I'm keeping the app.py, but I am removing all the dependency from it. So let us import this. Let us keep these things together so that I can delete it very easily over here. Okay. So this will be the structure if we do not create the app.py, right? Now in that case, what will happen for the other files? Specifically in the polls.py, we have written this particular code, right? Now as we do not have any app.py, because we have removed all the dependency from there, so we need to write something like this one. Copy, but we still need this app, right? Which is defined under index.py. So I will write something like from index import app. That is the way we have to write, right? If we do not use the app.py file over here. Our home page is fine here. Only in the polls page we needed the app because we have a callback over here. Now let us try to run it and let us see what is happening over here. So if I just run it, And if you see it throw me an attribute error. It is telling me partially initialized module app.poles has no attribute poles layout, most likely due to the circular import. Okay, so that means if in the index.py, because the dependent files where we need the app, if we define in the index.py, right? So when the initial load for the index.py will happen, that is also required the import of the index.py itself over here, right? So that's the reason it becomes a circular import over here. So that is the reason we keep separated the app.py and the index.py over here. Okay, when we'll talk about the other structuring option we have, there also it will be the same way over here as well. Okay, so let us remove the app definition from this index.py, and let us keep all our code just like we had it before. Okay, so we did that one just to define, just to understand this circular dependency here. So we have removed this one. So from the poles.py, we will remove this reference here from app only. We will do that one, and the app.py, this is fine. This anyway we have not touched this particular file over here. So now once I move to a separate file, this app.py, so now my dash should load properly over here, right? And it is running on this particular link. So let us see that one. Yeah, so it is properly loading my these things over here without any error over here. Okay, so hopefully we got a fair idea about how to structure dash, specifically the multi-page dash application, in a way where the page wise layouts and callbacks are in a separate files. In the next video we'll talk about another structuring option where we will keep all the layouts in a separate file and all the callbacks in a separate file as well. Okay, so hopefully this video was helpful. See you in the next video.